Without self-confidence, life is like a boat drifting down a river without a rudder, aimless and lost. No matter how brilliant you are, if you let fear and shyness dictate your actions, you'll never reach your true potential. So many people live their lives in silence, afraid to speak up, afraid to file, and afraid to even be seen. Stay with us until the end, because this story could be the turning point you've been waiting for. Once, in a bustling city, lived a businessman who supported his family by selling salt. He had a wife and 2 sons. His elder son was painfully shy and hesitated to speak with others, while his younger son was confident and full of life. People often mistook the elder son's quiet nature for foolishness, and many took advantage of his simplicity, but he never complained. The businessman was often disappointed by his elder son's behavior and would scold him harshly, which shattered the boy's confidence even more. As he grew older, this lack of self-confidence started to affect his studies. He couldn't write answers properly in exams because of fear, and he gradually fell behind. Eventually, when he became a young man, his father asked him to help with the family business. Terrified of disappointing his father, he agreed, but his nervousness led to frequent mistakes, and he struggled to communicate with customers, making his father even angrier. One day, while his father was away, some cunning men came to the shop. They lied, saying, "Your father sent us to collect all the salt sacks for the city." The young man hesitated, too afraid to question them. Before he could process what was happening, they took all the goods and left. That evening, when his father returned to an empty shop, he screamed in rage, "You worthless boy, you've ruined everything I built. Get out of my sight. Never come back." Crushed by his father's words, the young man felt completely broken. The constant anger, the mockery from neighbors, and his own feeling of helplessness made him feel utterly worthless. With a shattered heart, he walked to the riverbank, shame choking him. "There's no point in living anymore," he thought. "I'll always be a failure." Just as he was about to jump, an old man saw him, grabbed his hand, and pulled him back to safety. The young man shouted angrily, "Why did you save me? My life is meaningless. I can't do anything right." The old man gently replied, "My child, life is precious. God gives it to us only once. If you keep living, you can overcome your failures and find success. But if you give up, you'll never know what you are truly capable of." The young man said sadly, "I'm shy and weak. Even my father hates me." "I'm not educated. Everyone calls me stupid. Does someone like me even deserve to live?" Hearing this, the old man grew serious. "Come with me to my house," he said, and started walking. Confused, the young man followed. At his home, the wise old man said, "I have the answer to your question, but first, you must follow my instructions for 3 days. If you complete 3 tasks, I will change your life." Seeing a glimmer of hope, the young man agreed. On the first day, the old man said, "Today, you will speak with 10 strangers. Ask about their lives and write down what they say, though hesitant." The boy started. Some people ignored him, but he patiently kept trying. By evening, he had spoken to 10 people and even made a few new friends. On the second day, the old man said, "Today, you will teach 10 children why water is important." Startled, the young man said, "But I haven't studied properly." "How can I teach them?" The old man smiled. "They don't know that. Just share what you do know." With trembling hands and a glass of water, the young man stood before the children. He shared 5 benefits of drinking water and quickly stepped back. To his surprise, he had done Italiano. He tried again, this time with more confidence. He realized his fear was beginning to fade. On the third day, the old man said, Now, you must go back to your father and apologize." Terrified, the young man refused. "No, my father will never forgive me," the old man insisted. "If you don't do this, I won't give you my final advice." Gathering all his courage, the young man returned home. He humbly apologized to his father and promised to prove himself. Seeing the change in his son, his father gave him another chance. The young man went back to the old man. "Please, now tell me the secret to success." The wise old man smiled. "You've already discovered it. Your biggest enemy wasn't shyness. It was fear. People see you the way you present yourself. If you show confidence, no one will think you are weak. True strength comes from self-belief." With tears of gratitude, the young man bowed and said, "I understand now. I won't let fear win again." A few years later, that once shy boy became a renowned businessman, respected for his intelligence and confidence. Remember, self-confidence isn't something we're born with. It's something we build. No matter how shy you are, if you believe in yourself, you can become strong. Fear holds us back, but courage and persistence can transform us. That boy thought he was born to fail, but when he faced his fears, his life changed. Confidence grows when we step out of our comfort zone. Believe in yourself. Take small steps forward, and you will discover a strength you never knew existed. If you liked this story, please give it a like and leave a comment so more people can see it. I'm from Zen Breathe Light, and I'll be back with another inspiring story. Until then, stay patient, stay grateful, and keep moving forward.